What is up? What's going on, Vote Army? Want to go ahead and give you guys what I see for some updates and some Vote news. Some of it may be new, some of it may not be new to you, but it's all new to me. So I'm gonna bring it to you. I wanted to start out by looking at this Vote Inu Burn Twitter page, and I'm just bringing it to everybody's attention that it's here, and it is an amazing website. And this Twitter page here goes through some of the burns that Volt itself is doing. So, you can go through here and you can look at the burns. You can look at all the burn, how much burn was, whoops, I got off a bit here. Let me get back. How much burn was actually done through, how much volt was actually burned. So, like right here, you look at 80,000 volt was burned on December 1st. So it gives you an idea how much volt is actually being burned on a daily basis. And sometimes when you have big burns that happen off of big buys of a volt that change and things like that, it'll go ahead and give you an update again here on December 1st. There was another 4,400 burn on top of the one that we just talked about. Again, here on December 1st, there was a 89,000 volt burn. So, you can kind of go through and track and see how volt is moving and what is actually being burned. So this is a great Twitter page to follow and keep up to date on the volt burns. So if you are not subscribed and following the Volt Burn Twitter page, please do. It's going to help you follow the burns. Go ahead and I think this is like the 94th centralized exchange that Volt is listed on, somewhere up in there, and we're in the high 90s somewhere. It's Bit Crypto exchange. It looks like it's going to go live on December 3rd at 10 p.m. UTC. So, spot trading is going to go live on December 3rd. Another exchange that Volt's on, another way to buy Volt, another community to tap for Volt to tap into. So, Volt just continues to move these exchanges forward. And we're gonna get to that 100 mark by the end of the year, I believe. I believe it's coming. I believe it's gonna happen. So NASDAQ interview, guys, this is out. Pablo Crow has on his Twitter page the actual interview and a link to it in his Twitter page, the actual interview. But here it is, it's out, it happened. So anybody that is denying the fact that it happened is can go ahead and watch the video and see that it happened. And it was a great interview with NASDAQ and a great way to get Volt's name out there to the actual NASDAQ traders and people that are investing in the stock market, to come over and kind of have a look at Volt and see everything that Volt's doing. So here's a picture of them guys there being interviewed by the NASDAQ reporter herself. And if you want to see the whole interview, go ahead and click over on Pablo Crow's channel. He has a link to it. It's not that long, but it's very informative from a new investor standpoint. So go ahead and check that out, because that's big news. Remember, not everybody knows about crypto. Not everybody's in crypto, and the more exposure that Volt can get outside of just the average crypto market, the better off Volt's going to be in the long run. And that's kind of what I believe they're trying to accomplish with the NASDAQ here. And I think that they're trying to, move Volt to the mainstream. And what a way to do it and to go ahead and look at the NASDAQ investors. So great move by Volt. Great interview. Go ahead and check that out. Let's go ahead and get into some price action here with Volt. We can look at Volt on the BNB side here first. These are hour candles, no, day candles, I'm sorry. So these are on the day. As you can see, Volt worked itself out of a little downturn here and making its way back up. Hit a little dip here around that around that 5012 mark, starting to dig itself out, trading sideways a little bit. Right now, sideways isn't bad because usually when you trade sideways, you have a breakout here coming pretty soon. So, but you look at these lower lows down here, and we're much better than our lower lows. So, Volt's trading well on the BNB side right now. So we go ahead, and the price action for Volt is good. Good. The volume's good. The holder count's good. On the BNB side, not not a lot to look at and discuss there at the current moment. It's just kind of trading sideways, but it's okay because sideways actions a lot of times leads to upward movement. So we could be looking at another Volt run here pretty soon. Vote on the ETH side. As I say all the time, I have to look at both of these because I'm equally invested on the ETH and BNB side. So, both of these charts are important to me as well as they should be important to you because as part of the Volt army, you want both sides to do well. Again, looking at the day charts here, the same action. We had this dip down here to like the what's that 5.5 level, 5.6 level, somewhere up in there. Had a little run, had a little pullback here at the 9 level. So had a little pullback, went sideways for a day, came straight up, went on a nice run here. I think everybody remembers this run, went on a nice run. And every time you go on a run, you're going to have a pullback. But the key here, guys, is look at the pullbacks here are down here, and the pullbacks here are up here. So this is what I talk about when we talk about we're minting lower lows and higher highs. So the lows are lower and the highs are higher. And again, you have a little bit of a downward movement, but look at where you're starting to pull sideways. You're starting to go sideways higher than your lower low. So we'll go sideways. We have a green candle for today so far. And hopefully this will take us on a run, and we'll run a little bit higher than our highest high and then mint a little bit lower than our lowest low. So that's how you want a chart to look. So it looks good. It looks like a healthy chart. When you have a run, you have a little pullback. You just don't pull all the way down to your lowest low, which would have been here. If you are pulling down to your lowest low, then that's not a healthy looking chart. But we don't have that problem. Volt looks healthy. Volt looks good. So the charts itself, both on the BNB and ETH side, look real healthy, and they look like they're ready to go ahead and make that next run. So there's a couple things that we're still waiting on, a couple things that we're still waiting to come out. Some tier 1 exchanges, waiting on them to come out and be announced. I believe that it's not too long before we get that action, and we will see some positive movement from that, and that could be the catalyst for our next run. Change is out. It's functioning well. It's doing what it's supposed to do. It's burning Volt plus burning everything else that we're buying. So the key is burn, 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 and that's what it's doing. And it's taking that circulating supply a little bit lower than where it was the day before you went, the day before. So every day that you wake up, the circulating supply should be getting lower, and that's exactly what it's doing. Sets Volt up really good for the long term. I've said this a lot when it comes to burns, and I stick by it. Burns are not a short-term play. Burns are a long-term play. And Volt has set itself up for the long term with the burns that it's doing and depleting its circulating supply. So that's a good thing for Volt, and both on the ETH and BNB side. So Volt is ready. Volt is ready for their tier 1 exchanges. They're ready to make this thing run again. Volt continues to move its way up the coin market cap charts, and that's a good thing too. The further up you go, the more exposure you get from different types of investors. So, the quicker we can move up that chart, the better off Volt's going to be, and Volt's making some moves up that chart. So Volt is setting itself up to do what it needs to do in the bull market when we get there. When we get there. So I'm proud of where Volt's at. I'm stable in my investment with Volt, and Volt's looking like a real solid project right now. And the things that they're rolling out and the things that they're doing doesn't show any signs of slowing down. So Volt is in a great position. So I'll leave you guys with that. So with that, like the channel, subscribe to the channel, share this out, and I'll continue guys to bring you guys Volt updates. So with that, I'm out. Everybody have a great day. Stay volted, and let's go ahead and continue to move this thing forward. Thank you. Appreciate your time. Have a great day. Bye.